starting in July of this year, we started to complete description of the Katrina Thomas Ethnic USA collection. Jeanette here was brought on to reevaluate the Katrina Thomas Ethnic USA collection. It was given to us by Katrina Thomas back in 2003. The problem is, though, it was never fully arranged. There were a lot of hidden corners that we wanted to elucidate. As a part of this project, we were going through all of the boxes and existing documentation of the collection, and we found 2 cassettes containing an interview with Katrina Thomas done by Nancy Tong on April 23rd, 2003. This is in the midst of Katrina Thomas giving her collection to City Lore. We learn a lot about Katrina Thomas, where she comes from and how she operates. By the time she did this interview in 2003, she had retired from photography. Actually, she photographed some of the People's Poetry Gathering City Lore events that we had in April 2003, so we're lucky to have some late photographs from hers.
Well, I noticed going through the material that it was really multidimensional. There was this ethnographic documentation of traditions and costumes, ceremonies, household holidays, and stores. But in addition to that, there was this indirect snapshot of New York and the United States during this period in the 70s and 80s. There is material that goes beyond her Ethnic USA goal, and she also documented pretty extensively Central Park during the late 60s and early 70s. She really captured these communities in a way that we can see how they've flowed through the decades. It's really a fascinating peek into New York during a different time.
She really approached these communities from a documentarian perspective, and being able to see the not just the selects, which are the documentation proper of these communities and the events, but seeing her additional photographs really gives context and kind of the glue between these communities. You actually see her walking from one event to the other. You see her on a single roll of film going from one event to another. And that really puts it all into a larger context.